5:19 p.m. 5:19 p.m. 5:19 p.m. 5:19 p.m. Getting ready for tonight. It's gonna be a long night of surveillance, guys. A long night of surveillance, guys. It's gonna be activity tonight. That's for sure. That's for sure, guys. It's too much movement to ignore. Too much movement, guys. We're getting ready. Okay, so we do have activity here. The female 5139 has been instructed to park here as a distraction, working alongside the young teenager. Now both are working together. Okay, this is the reaction and response shortly after the individual riding the scooter with a book bag at 5130. Okay, across the street. This is the response of organized crime immediately shortly after the individual was instructed to drive at a high speed utilizing a scooter and the book bag for transportation of narcotics at 5130 involving the child. Okay, this is the female. You can see the pink seats right there. Okay, you can see the pink seats. And obviously, she was just instructed, and that this is part of the process. This is Town Cicero Mayor Barry Dominic and Town Cicero officials. And look at that. We have the Shake, Shake, Shake returning back. You remember him? That's right. That individual is well known for working without a work permit at 5130 second floor. Okay? He is carrying the book bag. He is moving product as well with the book bag, and he is returning back for a reload. We usually catch him in the morning. Okay, this is daily. 5:51 p.m. 5:51 p.m. July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Okay, so we have more activity. Once again, this is a distraction. Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. This female resides at 5139. She resides at 5139, and this individual resides a couple of houses down that way, okay? And she resides over here. Plenty of parking where she lives at. She actually lives exactly with this individual, 5139, the red vehicle, okay? Plenty of parking right there, okay? But she was instructed with a gunshot through the front window, okay? All right, so that's what we got. And you can see it just happened right now in a matter of seconds while inside my room uploading videos. In a matter of seconds, this just happened. And look at the distance. She is parked away from the pavement, okay? She may or might not be inside the vehicle, but and in any case, she's working alongside the very young teenager right here that's been instructed to park at my doorstep. This is Town Cicero officials strategizing along with the Martinez family and Mello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, and his nephew Anthony J. Loader, and of course, Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, dirty little secret. How are they going to be able to avoid any suspicious activity if something happens to me physically or electronically? This is it right here. This is it right here, okay? Social acting plays a very big part. And obviously, they are trying to stop this surveillance. Okay, good luck with that. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Part of social acting, of course. Everybody's having a good time, giggling, laughing. This is great. But this is their livelihood, okay? This is their livelihood, and they want to continue playing games. They stand more to lose than me. I'm walking around with a shopping cart, guys. That's nothing. They stand to lose everything. Everything. Especially if anything happens to me. We have a lot of information, and we are arriving at 12K YouTube channel. 12K. Our numbers are growing. This is it. History in the making. They continue to think This is a joke. But obviously it is part of social acting, and they're taking it seriously a little bit by strategizing. How is Thomas Stroper shows inaccurate Mayor Larry Dominic and Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, making sure they're not affiliated or associated with any wrongdoing if something happens to me physically or electronically since 2003 from any electrical source outlet, the military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device. Well, you're looking at it. You're looking at it right here. You're looking at it right here. All pre-arranged, pre-planned, seconds. It just took us a couple of seconds for them to think of this. While inside my room, I'm being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies and electromagnetic field waves to provoke movement reaction response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage once I approach the window. Obviously, the female is still waiting for me inside that vehicle as I'm speaking. The female, a lot of people might comment, well, how's the female posing a threat? Well, you never know. There's certain women out there that will take care of a man. That's right, I'm telling you. My ex-wife is one of them. All right, so what can I say? This is our social acting. This right here is organized crime, social acting. Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. The second I go outside, the police officers are waiting for me in the area. Okay? In my case, Sergeant Porter. Badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrest, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue, illness once I respond to this right here. This is the perfect scenario for entrapment, okay? The perfect scenario. Now, we do have this individual on video. Same scenario. Community gang stalking. There we go. We do have this individual with the book bag at 5130. Okay? He left his vehicle right there. Okay? That's his vehicle right there. He is documented already as far as participating in the white powder bag party with children. Okay? That's his vehicle right there. Okay? He was given the instructions to move on command signal with a book bag, the child's book bag, and the child's scooter, moving at a high rate of speed upon command signal while being detained in the restroom, changing my son's turtle's water. Okay, we have community gang stalking as well. That's a confirmation. All right, we have a vehicle arriving here. Some music. Some music. Some music. Okay, vehicles are arriving. This is a delivery person. Okay. No more activity. 5132. We're going to find out if he's at home or not. Okay. Community gang stalking continues. Community gang stalking continues. Okay, the female is still waiting to see if I go outside or not and interact with her. 5139, 5139. Working alongside the teenager. Okay, let's see if the individual 5132 is home or not. Okay. Make some noise. There you go, little community gang stalking. Social acting, of course. All right, time is just winding down. That's the surprise I got once I approached the window. All right, moving on. Oh, what we have here. Grandma is back. Grandma is back for a reload, and she was dropped off away from camera view. Okay, she is back, and look at how quickly she moved inside, and that's the reason for the community gang stalking. We were able to capture her in the act. Now she's coming back out. What's going on there? Okay, there she goes. Oh, she's actually going. Oh, look at what she's carrying. A book bag, a book bag. Look at that. Told you. She is carrying the narcotics placed behind the gate. Placed behind the gate. I told you. I told you. This is a narcotic pickup away from camera view. We got her. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Away from camera view with the book bag. With the book bag on hand. This is big, guys. Man. That book bag was placed right behind the gate to be picked up by her. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't see her. Oh, it's not over there, is it? Let's see. Nope, she's gone. She left. Oh, the female just left her vehicle here, though. Okay. I think that's the vehicle over there. Grandma left in a hurry then. I don't see her. Grandma left in a hurry, guys. But this vehicle was just dropped here. Okay, you can see. This is the female by 139. Grandma's gone. Grandma's gone. All right, we do have this vehicle here. That's the vehicle right there that we needed the information on right there. Community gang stalking. That's it. And this is a female right here. Okay. Man, Grandma left with the book bag, guys. I don't see her. I don't see her, guys. Grandma left with the book bag immediately. Immediately. You can see the bright light harassment. And you can see the bright light harassment right here. You can see it. Don't see Grandma, guys. Grandma is gone. Grandma's back. There we go. Community gang stalking. There we go. There we go. So the community gang stalking has begun. And we do have the information of the vehicle right here. The individual right here. This is the information right here. Very vital. He's the one that left in the scooter. Okay, that's his information right there. That's it. Still waiting. Remember, the female was instructed to park here to give the impression catfish. Okay, catfish. Look at the lights on that vehicle. Look. Pay close attention. The lights are on that vehicle. Look. See that? Okay. And this is the teenager that was instructed to park here as well. Okay. I don't see Grandma, guys. Grandma is gone. Grandma is gone. The narcotics were placed in a book bag behind the gate. She went in and she came out with the book bag on hand, hiding it behind her side. On video, guys. This is it. This is it. Okay. That is it. Everything is winding down. Everything is winding down. That's it. Grandma's gone, guys. I do not see her nowhere in sight. Okay. That I think I heard the screeching of the tires. Okay, the screeching of the tires. A lot of movement. This is trap houses, guys. These are trap houses in the area. Dog barking on command signal. Dog barking on command signal next door, 5135. As a desperate last effort to stop our surveillance. Okay. Alright, don't see nothing, guys. At least we got what something. Something is better than nothing. Okay. Grandma is gone, guys. There's a vehicle arriving. Let's see who this is. Oh, look at that. That's the female. That's the female instructed to create some type of conflict. That's the reason for the sound. There we go. Arriving right behind me. That's the female, 5130. Clearly instructed to create some type of confrontation right behind me. Told you. Told you. On video. There we go. She was alerted. I was recording. She was alerted. And she quickly responded by arriving. Shortly after Grandma carrying a book bag. Left behind the gate at 5130, her resident. This right here is a recently employed United States Postal Office employee. She got the lights on. We are waiting. Dog barking on command signal. Dog barking on command signal. Waiting. Told you. Didn't I tell you this was for entrapment purposes? Loud music, and she moved in discreetly as I was recording outside. This is obviously the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Once again, on video. There we go. The walk of shame is about to take place. The walk of shame is about to take place. That's right. A U.S. Postal employee involved in criminal activity of narcotics. On video. On video. She has no business being parked over here. Other than entrapment purposes. Now she's having a difficult time opening and closing the door. Here we go. The walk of shame. A U.S. Postal employee involved in criminal activity. And her son clearly in harm's way. She is waiting. She is waiting. There she goes. There she goes. Everything comes to light sooner or later. This is a U.S. Postal recently employed by the United States Postal Service, involved in criminal activity of narcotics. Plenty of parking space where she's at. Plenty of parking space. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Why is she parked over here? That's the individual she's protecting. And there she goes. Now she's acting surprised. I said, well, I don't know what's going on. Okay, you do know what's going on. And she's carrying heavy book bags too. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. She didn't even want to look this way. She didn't even want to look this way. And that's what she gets. Okay, that's it. I told you. This is how Tennessee officials are working on a harassment case against me. Who is harassing whom? Taking advantage. I was outside, sneaking up behind me. Behind me. So we have one female here, 5139. 5139. Okay. We have a young, very young teenager right here. Okay. That lives all the way over there. And now we have a U.S. recently employed United States Postal Office employee. Okay, right here. This is it. And wearing the uniform. Wearing the uniform. Obviously, this was... And look who's behind her, 5139 as well. Behind enemy lines, guys. And 5132 is over there as well. 5132. Okay? The person in charge of 5132. All this is prearranged physical attack. A lot of people say, well, it's a female. Well, it's not because if it's a female. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a senior citizen. As long as they call 911 and they're playing the role of an emotional distress victim being harassed by another individual with a camera recording in public view, the police officers are going to try and capitalize on that, okay? The police officers, in my case, well, let's make sure we stamp the time of the attack. This is an attack. A lot of people might say, well, it's not an attack if you didn't get anything. No, it is an attack. It's Thursday, July 23rd, 2026 at 5:40 p.m., okay? 2026 year, okay? This is ongoing attacks, even though the female didn't make no eye contact, all right? Social acting is a very big part of it. But her intent and her motive is truly there. It's truly noted. Plenty of parking space where she lives at, guys. It would have been a lot more convenient for her to be parked over there. Why is she parking behind me? What's going on here? Okay. Got it. I told you how is Tennessee officials planning. Okay. And our current mayor, Larry Dominic, and Nella Greco of 5132, main proprietor of 5132, along with his nephew Anthony J. Loader, how are they preparing to deal with if anything happens to me electronically or physically? How are they going to be able to avoid any affiliation, association, or blame? Very simple. This is it right here. This is it right here. This is it. Behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, characterized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. There you go. Behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witness. Everyone is taking turns out there like a piñata. That's right. This individual, 5132, chased me up the stairs. On video. The dollar store owner throwing rocks at window. The dollar store owner throwing rocks at the window. Let me repeat that. This individual, 5132, in charge of 5132, okay? He came out charging at me. That gray truck was parked all the way over there. On video, he came charging at me across the street. Obviously, it's premeditated, okay? The dollar store owner throwing rocks at the window, the dollar store owner provoking me, dollar store owner chasing me, and my son is a witness, okay? Now this female here, her husband continues hiding after February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake arrest. Same scenario occurred today without the U.S. Marshal. Okay, same scenario without the U.S. Marshal. The individual arrived in this vehicle, right there. He arrived in this vehicle that now we have the information on very, very well. Okay, we have the information on the vehicle. That information right there, we do have him on video as far as participating in the white quarterback party involving children at this no address identification or work permit, even though the individuals continue arriving in the white utility work van, long-range transportation of narcotics involving Hawthorne track race horses. So they're taking a lot of measures for entrapment purposes. Entrapment is the only way they can avoid any association or wrongdoing if something happens to me physically or electronically. Remember, please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, equal exposure, microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. The consequences, obviously, is death. That's right. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family process. Why do you think there's no police officers in the area? In my case, Sergeant Porter. Badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports. Get it? So if something happens to me physically, the false police report will be noted, okay? And why do you think the Martinez family are nowhere in the area? Because they know firsthand that this physical contact was about to take place. Why do you think the Martinez family on a beautiful day are not here? They're not here. See that? Why do you think the Martinez family are not here? Because this female most likely is carrying some type of weapon to deal with me, and the police officers will arrive and make up the false police report. My family has no idea. Obviously, when they arrive, or my ex-wife, they're going to be asking questions to the Martinez family. What happened to Miguel Rodriguez Jr.? Oh, we don't know. We weren't home. See that? Alibi. See that? What happened to the dollar store owner if something happens to me? Oh, well, he transferred the title to a family member, and he simply was instructed to move a block away. Okay? For this very reason. Okay? There we go. And for the IRS. Okay? Now, we are still waiting for the individual with the scooter that arrived. Same scenario with the U.S. Marshal, February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. Same scenario with the scooter. The same scooter used that day as far as the fake arrest. Her husband. Her husband right here. Her husband. That vehicle right there. Her husband still remains hiding to avoid the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. And let's not forget, we also have Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Let me repeat that. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart visiting me, accompanied by Town and Cicero Emergency 911, Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Unprovoked at 5 a.m., knocking on my bedroom door. That's right. And before they left, they instructed my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. This is called, not non-emergency, 911 emergency, okay? Make sure you call 911 immediately. I couldn't respond today, but you can see natural light, and they can turn on and off the switch, okay? The Martinez family are nowhere to be seen, okay? Obviously, this female is carrying a weapon to deal with me. And the police officers, obviously, will be making the false police report. See how that works? She's pretty confident she can deal with me, and obviously, she has a lot of anger toward me because of me, her husband cannot come home. Because of me. We shall see how well that works out. Carlos and Letty, protein shake business, drive-through with children, targeting young teen victims and children. Doing very good business right there. 5139, Trap House. 5139, female with the pink seats. She's active. She's active. She has no business parking over here, and obviously it was in the last moment, second, okay? She lives over there with this individual, 5139, okay? 5139, okay? 5135, next door, the Martinez family, once again, nowhere to be seen to avoid any blame or association once my family members arrive home, okay? There we go. This is the alibi. And this is how I knew there was going to be a physical attack. Not really a physical attack, because this individual most likely has a weapon to deal with me. Okay? So, what can I say? That's it. On video. That's why she didn't give the eye contact, even though her intent and her motive is right there. This is San Francisco Mayor Larry Dominic, clearly involved in criminal activity of this sort. We are standing by. We're moving on for now. We got what we needed. Now, if you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services. June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, I filed a petition incriminating that current mayor based on those dates. That's right. May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. The police report indicates it was a prank call. 60 plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department were deployed here. Contacting my ex-wife at work, stating, there's someone that wants to hurt themselves at your residence. Okay? They didn't specify my name to avoid any association of wrongdoing. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. They were playing good cop, bad cop. Let's say on February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal involved in criminal activity Friday at 3 p.m. as well. In both incidents, it was canceled. The threat was canceled once I removed the items from the window. Bright light harassment is a big part of it. We are standing by. So don't forget, January 8th, 2025, I filed a petition with a tax preparer last year. January 8th, 2025, last year. Okay? I filed a petition with a tax preparer regarding 5132. 5132 remains vacant the first floor. It remains vacant the first floor. Obviously not concerned with the taxes. No extra revenue needed. Not needed. 5132, the individual continues serving at customers at the golf course, leaving this vehicle here as catfish. That's right. He has two other vehicles he is utilizing, and he was involved in an attack on my life recently on video. On video. There was an attack on my life very similar to this female as well. Okay? Most likely he was carrying a weapon as well. If I got too close. What can I say? We are waiting. We are waiting for the individual to arrive back with the scooter. Use February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. with a U.S. Marshal. Okay? And we're waiting for the book bag. Or he may or may not be returning back with the book bag. We shall see. But that's his vehicle right there, and we already got his information on video. I think he's already documented already when he participated in the white powder bag party with children. I think we already have his information already. That is it. The pressure is on. This vehicle right here, clearly parking immediately, okay? Now, if I didn't go outside, I wouldn't have seen if this vehicle, the female with the pink seats was still in there, 5139. I wouldn't have known, okay? If I didn't go outside, we wouldn't have caught the play-by-play of this prearranged physical attack, most likely with a weapon on video, involving a United States Postal Office employee, on video, guys. This is it. Anything happens to me, there's going to be a question mark, guys, okay? That's what I keep emphasizing. There's going to be a question mark on how I came to be, okay? So that's pretty much it, okay? You guys want to know how San Francisco officials a public safety concern. You don't think that's a safety hazard? Having so many children around in the area? Of course there is. This is San Francisco Mayor Larry Dominic. Reckless. Obviously there's police officers in the area. Obviously the police officers are very aware of the community gang stalking. It is part of the game of manipulation daily plan attacks, okay? Obviously the police officers are waiting for me to respond to this type of entrapment, okay? And there you go. This is the latest attempt, once again, by San Francisco officials and our current mayor. Signed contract with the Martinez family right next door. Standing by, guys. We're moving on for now. 5:53 p.m., 5:53 p.m., July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Thursday. That's it. And all I have to do is, we got the bright light harassment over there. Okay. That is it. Ex-wife should be arriving very shortly, guys. That is it. Party's over. Party's over. Let me open up the windows. And that is it. We're still waiting for this individual. And the party is over. Ex-wife should be arriving. We do not want to rock the boat. I did upload several times the back door being damaged by my ex-wife. Obviously, she responded. She reacted. She couldn't come in. I placed a safety latch on the back door, kitchen, porch, to avoid any family conflict, okay? It allows me extra time to remove the items from the window, okay? She reacted and responded by damaging the door severely, okay? Okay, so, let me show you. Okay. Well, this right here, I was attacked by law enforcement while grocery shopping at this location, okay? Play by play, the thumbnail is a shopping cart, okay? The police officers attacked me, not physically, but I was being attacked electronically, and the police officers had the sirens, flashing lights, and driving their vehicles at me in a circle while returning back from grocery shopping, guys. This is entrapment. They also closed down a store, a street, to see if I respond. Okay, look at the intensity of the bright light harassment. See that? We are waiting here. Okay. The bike is not there. The Martinez family clearly are not home. See that? They're not home. See that? They're very aware of this attack that was going to take place with a weapon. That female had a weapon to be used on me. Okay? There you go. This is my ex-wife's reaction in response. She couldn't get in. And Tennessee officials responded immediately by deploying the Department of Public Health. See that? There we go. There we go. This is the weapon that she used, a yard tool. That's it. It just got real quiet. And this is the safety latch I placed to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window. In this case, I'm not covering anything, but the bathroom is covered, okay? Bathroom is covered, okay? I have a safety latch because I have to remove the items from the window. The cameras, this is my command center, okay? All right, that's it. We're moving on. And look at the bright light harassment being redirected from the light mounted specifically directed at my windows. That right there. That right there. They have 3 or 4 lights directed and at my window and to deter me from the surveillance. This female right here, let me tell you. Caution, danger, warning. She was carrying a weapon. Ah, there we go. We have Homer Martinez. I thought she wasn't home. What happened? What happened? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There she goes. There she goes. She is working with her son, a white 4-door Jeep. She is being instructed. They're giving hand signals to each other. They're giving hand signals to each other. She will be making the narcotic transportation, Village of Pilsen. The black 4-door Jeep is hidden away from camera view. So they are home. But her son just arrived back with the white 4-door Jeep. Okay, we were able to capture her giving hand signals to her son. And that's her son parking that far of a distance away. Okay, they just arrived. She was inside the apartment all this time. That's it. What a small world. Okay, what a small world. The black four-door Jeep hiding just around the corner from the dollar store. And she will be making periodic deliveries of narcotics. You saw the book bag she's carrying. You saw that. And she was in a hurry. There's non-emergency here, guys. Non-emergency. Open for business. And this is throughout the day. This is not a one-time deal. This is trafficking every single moment of the day. Every single moment of the day. A number of trap houses in the area, and 5135 next door happens to be one of them in the basement. The individual is waiting for the command signal to step out of his vehicle. Okay? Step out of his vehicle. He just arrived in a white four-door Jeep. He just arrived in the white four-door Jeep. He is waiting. He just arrived in the white four-door Jeep. He is waiting patiently. Oh, look at that. That's a very young teenager in the red four-door Jeep as well. He's arrived as well. And we are waiting for Homeowner Martinez. That is a recent Morton High School student, recent graduate of that high school, okay? Employed by organized crime, utilizing a red four-door Jeep from time to time. We are still waiting for Homeowner Martinez to arrive, and he is waiting for the command signal. This is part of Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. Now it's Homeowner Martinez's son to interact with me. Okay, see how they're doing it? Now it's Homeowner Martinez's son to play the victim of underage distress. He's an adult, okay, but he is playing a role, and plenty of second character witnesses all lined up right here. See that? So he is waiting for me to go out there, and this is Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. The police officers are waiting for me, okay? Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. Once again, guys, there's no reason for this young adult to be waiting in the vehicle such a lengthy amount of time, okay? The intent is there. The motive is there. And why was this, why his mother was instructed to do so once I approached the window? She was waiting for me too. She was waiting for me too. Catfish. And she was signaling her son to make sure I note that he's there. That's the reason she was signaling her son. So I will respond to her community with the son, her communicating with her son, and I will respond in a Catfish manner. I am the mouse, and they just supplied the cheese, and all I have to do is go out there and get the cheese. That's right. That's all I gotta do. Not taking candy from my baby. Not so quick. Not so quick. Because these police officers, they want me really, really bad. They want to stop the surveillance. They want to take care of me. But they want to make sure there's no association or blame. Why do you think Homeowner Martinez was hiding all this time? Locked door. Why do you think her son continues hiding inside the vehicle, even though he just arrived and he's playing Catfish? There we go. This is instruction given on command signal right next door, 5135, second floor hideout. He continues to be there. He is waiting for the command signal. Okay? I told you. Okay, regular female. Still waiting. He just arrived at 6:03 p.m., July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Still waiting, guys. Still waiting. Inside the vehicle, waiting for the command signal to go back inside. Still waiting. There we go. And the community gang stalking as a confirmation. What can I say? Still waiting, guys. How long will Homeowner Martinez's son with the white four-door Jeep be waiting there for as long as it takes? Remember, this is their livelihood. Because of me, they're getting paid incentives. New vehicles. Family vacation. A Sam's Club card, unlimited food supply. That's right. I'm going to the Salvation Army. Okay? That's it. Waiting. Don't see no movement, guys. Don't see no movement. That's it. That's it. It's over. And this is the time. Right here. Okay. 6:05 p.m. July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Let's have a look. Let's have a look again. Waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Not much we can do, guys. All right, let's try and get a better look. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't see him. Oh, look at that. That was the teenager with the red four-door Jeep right there. Look at that. That's the red four-door Jeep right there. Right there, guys. Heavily tinted. And that's why he walked toward that direction. Okay, they were both working together. Okay. You can see it better from right here. Okay. That is the red four-door Jeep right there. Heavily tinted, a young teenager, recent graduate of Morton High School. Okay? That's the reason why he went underneath my window, guys. They were both working together on command signal. Okay. I think my ex-wife just got home. Let's see. Now we know. I thought it was her son. It was the recent graduate that we caught on video going this way. That's it. So it wasn't Homeowner Martinez's son. All right, that's it. And I guess that's it. All right, moving on. 6:07 p.m. July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Still waiting.